Once upon a time, there was this building called the Carnegie. One day I walked in and haven't left, and it's been, what, almost 14 years.
We are a community-based, historic building, and we strive to present art that is accessible to people from all walks of life and with all areas of interest.
I've always felt that the Carnegie is a melting pot for the community. We get people from all walks of life, from low-income housing and providing free art classes for the children, all the way up to the 46 exhibitions. Sometimes I look at what happens inside this building and I really realize that we are the home for visual artists. The Carnegie really does become that vehicle for incredible, creative, imaginative things to happen. This building was originally built in 1902 and it opened in 1904. And it was one of the original Andrew Carnegie libraries.
It was built originally as a public library, as one of the, I think, thousands of Carnegie libraries that were built across the country in the late 19th and early 20th century.
And there's approximately 2,000 actual libraries. Covington really was sort of a visionary at that point, got one of the grand ones.
The people of Covington decided they wanted a place to meet, to have gatherings, things like that, and sent a telegram to Andrew Carnegie, and he was in Scotland at the time. And it took him months and months, and they just weren't getting a response, so they basically gave up on it. And finally, Andrew Carnegie wrote back, it was 10 or 12 weeks later, and said, "Congratulations, go ahead," and sent them the money to build the theater.
The building was a library up until the early 70s, and at that time the plan was to level the building and put in a parking lot. A couple of gentlemen from the community stepped in and thought, wouldn't this be a great building to turn into an art center for the community? And lo and behold, the city bought into it.
During that time, it transformed into the Northern Kentucky Arts Council, and then later in the 20th century to the Carnegie Visual Performing Arts Center as it now stands.
This building is not only an architectural treasure or jewel, but it's the programming inside that really makes it special.
The exhibits we have here in the Carnegie Galleries are the works of artists that have either live in Covington or Northern Kentucky or have ties to the area. So every year our gallery director holds what's called a call to artists, where artists from all over submit their work for evaluation. And then we're able to pick between 40 and 50 artists a year to display their work in our galleries. Some of them are what we call curated exhibitions, where we put things together specifically how we want it, trying to achieve something artistically. And then the remainder are where the artists have an opportunity to come in themselves and sort of arrange their art and select pieces and things like that.
Each year I go through an annual call to artists, in which artists can apply to get a show here. I get approximately 200 applications each year, vying for 46 shows. Everything that I show here is based on local and regional artists.